How's it going, everyone? This is Daniel. In this video, we are going to be talking about Tesla stock and the overall stock market. We have some important updates about Tesla. We're going to be talking about the recent stock split that's going to be taking place on August 25th. We're going to be talking about what could potentially happen with Tesla stock. We're also going to go over recent Elon Musk stock sales, why he sold his stock, and we're also going to cover a potential location for the new Tesla Gigafactory. So we're going to be covering all this important information in this video coming up. As you can see over here, we have Tesla stock sitting at $883.07. We're up 3.89% to the upside. We broke out of this range that we've been sitting for the last few months after the earnings announcement. We pushed all the way to around $940. We're expecting maybe we could get a push up to $1,000, but that did not happen. And we had the shareholder meetings, and of course, the shareholders approved the Tesla stock split official date that we're going to be getting this stock split. So as you can see over here, some of the important headlines that came out today. We were seeing Tesla shareholders approved plans for a 3-for-1 stock split on August 4. Tesla stocks will begin trading at the new split price on August 25th, and shares outstanding will increase to 4 billion. So this is pretty massive. So we'll see if we can get any kind of a rally or sell-off that can happen in spite of when we get closer to this date. So we still have 2 weeks till we get to that specific date. So another important headline that we got today was, of course, that we got the headline that Elon Musk sold Tesla shares. As you can see from New York Times, Elon Musk sells nearly 7 billion in Tesla shares to finance his Twitter deal. So of course, he's not really obligated to buy Twitter at the current moment, but as we all know, Twitter actually is taking him to court, and you never know if the judge is going to potentially force Elon Musk to buy Twitter. Right now, he sold his shares to potentially lock in and have a capital if he's forced to buy Twitter. So it's actually a pretty smart thing to do, because if we actually get a negative judgment against Elon Musk, if Twitter wins, then he definitely has to come up with the money. He has to sell Tesla shares to potentially buy Twitter. So right now he did it ahead of time, so that is really good. And he sold it at a pretty decent price too. As you can see over here, we had this rally that happened. So the sell actually happened between August 4 and 5th. As you can see, this massive red candle. This is the time where he actually sold the Tesla shares. So right now, we don't really have to worry about Elon Musk potentially selling in the near future if he gets a negative ruling against him. So in the short term, it's looking pretty positive. Right now we are actually past this Elon Musk worry in the short term. So another important thing to watch out for Tesla stock, of course, we got is that during the shareholder meeting, Elon Musk talked about a new location for a new Gigafactory. As you can see from the headlines that we got, Tesla discloses lobbying effort to set up factory in Canada. And as you can see, we have Tesla as lobbying the Ontario government as part of an effort to set up an advanced manufacturing facility in Canada. So that is going to be one of the important things we need to be watching out for moving forward. Once we get this huge announcement that, okay, if Tesla comes out and officially states that they're going to be building another Gigafactory in Canada, that could be another massive catalyst to watch out for Tesla. So another thing that we talked about in the past, of course, we talked about the Tesla stock split, and we talked about potential share buyback that can happen. And we got, some confirmation, some information about the share buyback information from Elon Musk himself. So we're going to be watching a small clip of video about that, and then I'm going to come back, and then we're going to go over and look at exactly what to expect for Tesla stock for the next few days, for the next few weeks. And also we're going to be talking about the inflation data that we got, what this means for the overall stock market and interest rates. So first, let's check out the video.
Depending on what our future cash flow looks like, I think a sort of share buyback is possible. I wouldn't want to commit to that, but let's just make sure that there's not some force majeure event somewhere. I think we want to make sure we have plenty of capital, and that future cash flow is looking very solid, and the world is relatively stable. And then I think share buyback is on the table.
So as you can see, there could potentially be a share buyback coming in. That could be massive for Tesla. The stock price could potentially exponentially go up to the upside if Tesla comes out and announces that, okay, we're going to be buying, $1 billion worth of shares of Tesla stock. So that could be super massive for Tesla. So let's talk about exactly what to expect for the overall stock market and also for Tesla stock. As you can see from the important headlines that we got today, we have the Dow Jones surges as inflation finally cools off. So the market reacted positively based off of the data that we got today, which is looking pretty good. When you look at the overall stock market, we broke out of some key price point levels that we have been watching out for several weeks. As you can see, we've been looking out the $415 on the SPY S&P 500 ETF. As you can see, we broke out. So we tested it several times. We got rejected it. We sold off aggressively. We bounced back again. And 2 days ago, we tested it again and sold off. But based off of the data that we got, we actually gapped up significantly today. And we closed above this area. So now we can use the $450 area as a support area. So in the short term, so it's looking super positive. That means, based off of the data that we got, the Fed is not going to potentially be more aggressive when it comes to raising interest rates. So it's looking more positive for high growth stocks like Tesla and other companies too. So we might potentially see a potential rally happening for the overall stock market for the remaining months of 2022. So we only have 4 months left. We might potentially be going higher and higher as we get closer to the end of the year. So at one point we we're sitting at 460 area. We might potentially be pushing to 420, 425, 440, depending upon some of the important headlines that we're going to be getting, some important economic data that we're getting, indicating that inflation is definitely cooling off. So that's going to be some important things to watch out for the overall stock market, and also for Tesla stock too. Let's go over and look at what to expect for Tesla stock. So as I mentioned, this stock split is going to be taking place in August 25th. We're going to be getting a Tesla stock trading at a pretty different price, as currently we're sitting at 883, so it's going to be at a different price. So as we get closer and closer to the stock split, maybe people might potentially be excited and buy into the stock split, or after the stock split, we might potentially see an aggressive rally that happened just like in the past, but we never know. Tesla stock is definitely a different beast when it comes to some of the massive move that it makes. But in the past, recently we got stock splits from Amazon, Shopify, and other companies. After they did the stock split, the stocks actually sold off to the downside. So we might potentially see similar type of price action for Tesla, but just be on the lookout for, as we get closer and closer to the stock split date, we might potentially see a rally happening with Tesla stock in the short term. But we broke out of this key price point range, and I'm expecting Tesla stock to potentially push higher and higher. And we expect, of course, the price prediction that we got for Tesla for 2022 is that we definitely going to be closing above $1,000 and making new all-time highs. But we have 4 months left for the year, so that might happen. But I'm definitely optimistic about some of the big moves that Tesla is making in 2022. So, but let me know in the comments section below, what do you think about what's going on with Tesla, Elon Musk, Twitter, and etc. Let me know in the comments section below. And also, did you buy Tesla stock when it actually dipped? We had several months that we got the opportunity to buy Tesla stock at a discount. Right now, it is looking attractive too if you want to buy it. Let me know in the comments section below if you are buying Tesla stock as it drops. But of course, if you're new to the channel too, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. But I'll catch you guys on another video. Have a wonderful day.